So apparently, it's become more of a thing, a concern or two, a doubt about digital ID coming in. Yeah. I mean, some of us have been talking about this quite literally for decades. Yeah. But, I mean, Brand Starmer, it's probably been quite effective, because everything that comes out of his mouth is, well, lies by and large. And this is a guy that could not tell you what a woman was until somebody else in a wig said what a woman was. That guy, and you're not even scratching the surface. And so when you see this, things like Keir Starmer is condemned for utter nonsense claim that digital ID will stop the boats. And I'll repeat, if it wasn't him, it'd be somebody else. And remember, the occultists think on multiple outcomes, because that way they ingratiate themselves on others and impress whoever, blah blah blah. But even when you look at the deliberate uncontrolled immigration, the sanction of it, because let's face it, we could stop it overnight. We absolutely could stop it overnight. Yeah, you could just put one of these outrageously expensive, carriers right slap bang into the channel. Yeah, and just ferry the bastards back, no problem at all. Yeah, fly them. It would have been one of the best investments, trust me, when it comes to the military in recent years, without a doubt. Yeah, so it's all being allowed. Yeah, but that way it gives you the, to stop any more of this, if we just get everybody to accept a digital ID because it's for the better, yeah, it's for the good of them, it'll keep you safe. Do you feel safer? Yeah, as the demographics change with people who we have no idea about, who definitely don't share our values, yeah, and have a proven propensity to be vastly higher percentage-wise doing, things that would horrify most people, yeah, by and large. But if you want to really force the public to accept the unacceptable, you push various agendas and then masquerade as the righteous. We have to just do this, yeah? And even Farage, he's offering his candy of, if he could apparently quite literally, am I reading this right? 234 billion. He could end the status that will save 234 billion that would be paid out in benefits for them and their dependents in coming decades. Oh, yeah, okay, I get that. Yeah. But how could he go about doing that? Well, at some stage, even if he's been on the record saying, "Oh no, I would never have a digital ID," at some stage, you're going to see him as the puppet giving it, look, if it stops the boats and it does this, and, remember, I said that I'll get them all out of the country. If, how they get there is less important than just getting there. And let's not forget, Tony, to this day,
digital ID will make our interactions with each other and with the state faster, cheaper, and more reliable.
Yeah, again, I could do a better job, and maybe you could successfully argue. I'm fairly burnt out after spending years telling people about things like that. And then maybe at some point doing better videos, you could, look, let's try maybe a week or two. I do more in-camera vids, if that's what it takes, yeah. But, I mean, it is. I still see that the apathy of the many. I mean, I'll give you an example just before I go, and maybe I'll do more vids on the subject. But I was chumming a friend in who's pretty clued up, and they were wanting to get certain things for their house, and so I said, well, just make sure it's non-smart. Well, I mean, they knew it anyway, but I wanted to make sure that the member of staff that was very, very helpful indeed, that they knew that that was a priority. And they put together exactly what the individual needed with the confidence that it had nothing smart on it. So it wouldn't tie to a smart meter and start being part of the carbon footprint. Oh wait, the carbon footprint. How about this guy?
Developing through technology an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint.
For consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. No, you can humor people with that one, but it's for government. So, maximum extraction through fines.
What does that mean? That's where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform?
Because each and every one of us will be given a carbon credit. And if you exceed that, your ability to get from A to B, eat, or even live will vastly diminish. It all ties in.
So, individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operating.
They are having it operational, all right. There's no two doubts about it. Anyway, your thoughts, your, subscriptions, shares, and a few thumbs up, and I'll speak to you soon.